So good evening and thanks for jumping on. I appreciate it. First off, we're closed. So so if you guys got any questions, I will answer them on here. But we are closed for the day. Hey Latrice, how you doing? We closed for the day. Our office hours are 10 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I want to come on this evening because I'm working. We're getting ready for an event this weekend, which is I'm hoping it's going to be a really nice event. Hadn't been there before, but we've done one like it. We're going to be in Charleston, South Carolina, on March the 8th at the Charleston Convention Center. So if you are located or near Charleston, South Carolina, come on out and check us out. We're going to have a corner booth, and we're also going to have actually going to have two booths. One's going to be a corner booth. So we're going to be pressing on site, and some of the items we're going to be pressing, I'm going to press tonight to show you guys exactly kind of what we're going to have, what you can expect. If you are a customer, meaning that if you are looking for custom items or completed items, you can definitely come and check us out there. If you got any questions about custom stuff, you can actually hit me up and I'll let you know what's going on. All right? So for those of you who missed it earlier today, it's still taking place all the way until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today is Sublimation Tuesday. That means that you can get up to 20 transfers, or actually more than 20 transfers. The minimum 20 transfers, you can get them for $1 a piece. Our sublimation transfers are in sets of 2. So that means that if you buy one of these, you're actually going to get this in a set. Okay. The set right now, I think it's like $6.85. But when you purchase a total of 10 out of that collection, they're going to go down to $2, which is going to make this one $1 each. And you end up got to do a minimum of 10, which you're going to get 20. So 10 times 2 is 20. 10 to get you 20. And you get them for $1 each. That's 20 sublimation transfers for $20. So today is $2 Sublimation Tuesday. That ends at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's real simple to shop with us. Let me find my little shopping thingy. Real simple to shop with us. If you're brand new, all you got to do is go to our website. You got to go to our website, shoptheblankspot.com. If you're on Hustle Talk, just go to the top where you see that link, hit that link, and you can go there. You can find our website. Or if you're on Facebook or YouTube, you can hit this link. The link is also in the description. This deal is going to last until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a variety of $2 sublimation transfers inside the collection. So take advantage of it. See what you can see. We got all types of things in there. Okay. We even got some basketball transfers in there. If you're a basketball fan, if you got any people that are basketball fans as well, Easter stuff. We got some Mother's Day items. I think we have some St. Patrick's Day items. We got lots of different things in there. We also added some music tumblers. So if you're a fan of music and you like the designs that we have, you can check those out as well. Go to our website. Once again, it is THEBLANKSSPOT.com, and you can get those. You can get those for $1 if you buy up to 10 and you put up to 10 in the shopping cart. Of course, you're going to get 2 of the same ones. But yeah, go ahead and check it out. So I came on tonight because I am still getting ready. We're getting ready for our event on Saturday. It's a lot that goes into getting ready for these pop-up events, or these. In this case, this is a conference. Okay, this is the Black. Well, I guess it's an expo. So South Carolina Black Expo in Charleston. So there's a lot that goes into getting ready for these expos, these vending events, things like that. This is going to be an indoor event, which I'm really glad about because I don't have to worry about lugging my generator, my gas tanks around. I don't have to worry about keep on refueling the generator. but it's still a good event. Lots of people show up at these events, and it gives us an opportunity to get our business out there. So I'm going to press a couple of items. We got a couple of things. I'm going to be pressing this, which is a part of our boots collection. This is part of our boots collection. If you don't know, there's this craze going on around these clacking fans. There's a dance, boots on the ground. There's a song, right? So everybody's going crazy over these designs. Everybody's a cowgirl these days, and I'm excited to help y'all become whatever you want to be. Okay, so we got this available in our designs like this, and then we also have some D9 designs as well. If you're interested, you can get those on our website at theblankspot.com. While I'm pressing, we're gonna have a conversation. So if you're brand new to the platform, it's your first time here, I want y'all to type a number 1 in the comments. I see it's about 75, 80 people on TikTok. Double tap the screen if you're gonna hang around. But if you're brand new, drop your city and state. Everybody, drop your city and state. That's Facebook, YouTube, and also TikTok. If you're brand new, type a number 1. If you're here for the first time, welcome. Drop your city and state. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We're broadcasting just outside of Columbia, South Carolina. Carla, how you doing? We did manage to get your package off today, so hopefully you get it real soon. Okay, thank you for your order. Toronto, Canada. Hey, that's what's up. Hey, I'm sorry about the president. You know what he's doing out there. You know, I don't have anything to do with that. We're gonna talk about that too. Bridgeport, Connecticut. We're gonna talk about that too. Has anybody considered, as a smaller business owner, has anybody considered, and I crack jokes, y'all, so hopefully nothing offends you. But if it does offend you, it's not because I'm trying to. But we're gonna talk about that. Smithfield, North Carolina. I passed through there. We're gonna talk about prices. We're gonna talk about inflation. We're gonna talk about tariffs. We're gonna talk about small business and how that is affecting us and how it's gonna affect us in the future. But we're also gonna talk about hustlers as it pertains to these fans. So which one do we want to talk about first? We want to talk about the hustlers and the fans, or we want to talk about the price of things that's going to be going up? Which one y'all want? Y'all want to talk about the hustlers, or y'all want to talk about the prices going up? Because it is going to affect everybody. The price? Okay. So, I'm not a politician. She said hustlers. I'm not a politician. But what I will say is this. As a business owner, we are suppliers, okay? We're suppliers. We're going to get the hustles too. As a business owner, we are suppliers. And a lot of people that come into contact with us don't understand that we're actual business business. A lot of people see us on here because they see us doing things. They see us pressing stuff, and the first thing that they assume is that we are crafters that are just full of life and full of joy. Sunflowers. Was it sunflowers? Yeah, sunflowers, rainbows, and unicorns. And we're just happy to spread love and glitter and just share stuff with everybody. But we're actually business owners. So in order for us to be able to come on these platforms and share our products and share with you how we are actually able to use our items and how you have to use our items, then that's going to be important. So we need you guys to understand that the prices will go up. Okay. My question to you is this. We know that the major stores, we know that the major stores are going to go up. And this is what I wanted to say. Kieta, I hope I'm not saying that incorrectly. This is what I want to say about the prices. A lot of y'all are going to continue to shop with big box companies because you feel like you have no choice, right? I need groceries. I need major clothes. I need things for my family. I got to shop. You're going to grind. Some of y'all, not everybody, but some of y'all going to complain. Some of y'all going to, stump your feet. You're going to cuss and fuss, but you're still going to buy that thing. But when the small business owners have to raise their prices because we're getting taxed through tariffs at the port. See, you say you already know about the prices, but you don't. When we have to pay the prices at the port and our prices have to go up because we have to stay in business, a lot of y'all going to stop shopping with us. A lot of y'all gonna say stuff like, hey, you know, y'all should do something better. Not everybody, but a lot of people gonna say that. So I'm interested to see how many people who are actually shopping with small businesses are going to continue to shop with small businesses. Because we can stop this crap right now if we band together. We can. We talked about, and this is going towards black people right now, people of color. We talked about blacking out on the 28th of February. But why wait till the 28th of February to black out? We had all those days before the 28th of February that we should have been blacking out. We could have been blacking owned, but a lot of people won't do that. We could have we choose how we spend our money. As Hustle Talk leaves, and I wish you guys just either leave or stay, because I'm gonna cut you off. Either leave or stay, like or don't like. But I'm telling you guys, if you are a small business owner, you're gonna see the effects. We're gonna see the effects of it, because there's gonna be some average Joe and Joanne spenders who are going to say we're charging too much already. And they're going to say, why did our prices have to go up? Not understanding that we're going to be the ones paying the tariffs. The big box companies, the big box companies are going to pay the tariffs. They have the money. We're going to have to foot that bill and pay the tariffs. There was this lady, she's the co-founder, the founder of Skinny Teas. I never heard of her before. I've never heard of her before. I never seen her before, but I saw her on the news today or yesterday. Anyway, and she was talking about how the tariffs are going to affect small businesses. Well, it didn't need some older, lady, some older Caucasian lady to come on and say that. We knew that already. We knew that, we don't need anybody to come on and say it's going to affect anybody. We knew that already. But I want you to think about something. If you are a small business owner, and you have vendors that are in China, if you're purchasing things from Mexico, if you're purchasing things outside of the U.S., you yourself as the business owner, you're going to have to pay those tariffs. Now, it's up to you whether you continue to eat that and go out of business or pass that along to your customers. She said that her company was going to eat it. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something about a small business. By definition, a small business is a business that's making less than $5 million a year. She could actually be at the cusp, having less than a certain amount of employees. Okay. So, let me see. The game is changing. If we want to stay in it, we need to figure out how to produce. Let's have that conversation. You go first. Because the young lady also said that she gets the majority of her items from China. She gets the majority of her items from China. And she said that the Chinese, watch this, and I paraphrase, but she says the Chinese products that she get is better quality than what she has seen be made in the U.S. And the U.S. prices are higher. So Serve, Save says that the game is changing. If we want to stay in it, we need to figure out a way to produce. Okay, so let's take 10 of us. I'm just going to throw a number out there. Let's take 10 semi-small business owners that has 50,000 disposable dollars and create a corporation. And then get us a space, get us some technology, and start producing. How many people are ready to do it? How many people are ready to do it? I'll wait. Because there's not going to be, even if people have the cash flow to do it, the problem is, that's the truth of it, not many. Even if people have the cash flow to do it, the problem is everybody wants to be in charge. Everybody wants to be in charge, and a lot of people don't understand business, so they don't understand that money is an investment, and that money has to be tied up for several years before they start seeing a profit, again. So we attract a lot of non-business people on this call. So now, here's the thing. I'm now going to talk about hustlers because I see a lot of hustlers, especially on YouTube. I see a lot of hustlers on here. I see a lot of hustlers. Let's talk about these fans and different trends and fads that's going on right now. So let's talk about the fan fad. Let's talk about the fan fad. Imagine seeing something that's trending. Imagine seeing something that's trending. You've been hustling your whole life. You're going to take $1 and try to make 2. You're going to take 50 cents and try to make $1. You're going to take a dime and try to make 20 cents. You're flipping money, right? A lot of people are going to try to get into this game of the fans because it's a game to a lot of people. But they don't have vendors. They don't know where to look. Let me break something down to some of you guys, so it can forever be broken down. It has nothing to do with how much money you have as much as how you actually use that tool to build your operation. Before we sell our customers anything, we buy samples. Has anybody ever heard of a sample? Type a number 2 in the comments if you've bought something from overseas to resell. Type a number 2 in the comments if you've bought something. Type a number 3 if you have never bought anything. If you have never bought anything from overseas, type a number 3. If you have, type a number 2. Because I guarantee you guys, maybe on this call, it's going to be more number 3s that are watching on the outside of the live that won't say anything. Because a lot of people, what they're doing with these fans, it's a fad, not a trend. It's trending. They're trying to jump into it and make as much money as they can. And a lot of them, what's going on, Luther? A lot of them are buying things without trying them out. See, if I was you, I'd double tap because I'm about to drop some nuggets. I'm about to drop some knowledge. And this is the part that's for free. This is the part that's free. The free part is going to save you some money, some time, and a headache. That's the free part. But the most expensive part is paying for what you don't know and what you don't pay attention to. See, a lot of you guys have not done your homework and will not do your homework. A lot of you guys will not do your homework. You know that there's a big test and you're expecting somebody like us to share our answers. Somebody gonna miss that. Somebody gonna miss that whole conversation I just had. A lot of y'all are waiting. A lot of y'all are waiting for companies like us who's doing their homework to share their answers. And then when we say, hey, no, we ain't sharing answers, you sitting there talking about, hey, why you gatekeeping? Last time I looked, this was a business. And you're a hustler. See, here's the thing with hustlers. One thing that you can always count on is that a hustler is going to hustle. And there's no hustle in business. There's no hustling in business. There's no hustling in business. If you're thinking that hustling and business are the same thing, you're sadly mistaken. And that's unfortunate because there are a lot of people. There are a lot of people. Hey, how's it going? There's a lot of people who think, man, I see an opportunity. And they can't get it. Now, check this out. I'm going to share something with y'all that y'all may have not seen. We got a Facebook page. And our Facebook page, our business Facebook page, is the blank spot TBS. I'm going to tell y'all something. I made a post this morning. And the post that I made, it said that the worst place to be is out of God's will. The second worst place to be is in survival mode. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. What's going to happen is somebody's going to take their tax money. Feel me when I tell you this. See, this is all uncensored, uncut. We still sell it. You can go to the website. You can go to the website and buy it. But this is the time that I get for myself, and I go ahead and talk how I want to talk on my business page. Somebody going to go take their tax dollars, their overpayment check, and they're going to go to a platform, most likely they're gonna go to Amazon because they don't know anything about DHgate. They heard of it. They don't know anything about Alibaba, AliExpress. They heard about it, but the words that they heard was scam. They heard sentences like stay away from them. So they didn't do their homework. So they're going to go to Amazon, not knowing that the same people that's on DHgate, Alibaba, and AliExpress are the same people that's on Amazon. Because Amazon is not a store, it's a platform. That's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother time. Now, you're going to go and take your tax dollars and you're going to purchase something that you think is a fan that clack, because all the hood people, it's a fad. I ain't never seen so many black cowgirls in my life. Don't get mad at me. I'm gonna talk the truth. It's something else to take you and distract you from what you, but buy the stuff. Buy it. Please buy it. Continue to buy it. I can't stop you from buying it. I might piss you off and you don't buy it from me. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it 150. I ain't never seen so many black cowgirls. Going to a line dance, you're gonna take your tax dollars, and now you're gonna go and try to buy some fans because you're looking for a quick come up. Listen, this ain't your part. This ain't your position. This ain't your position, so don't play that. If you're not doing it, don't try to do it. I got to keep it 150 with you. I know they call it a trail ride. I know exactly what they call it. I'm from the country. I know what they call it. But the whole idea is we jump on fads and trends and we get distracted all the time. See, let me tell you something. 60+% of Americans, and not just people of color, 60+% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. And I promise you, the majority of those people are not looking for economic empowerment. They in struggle mode. They trying to survive. They in survival mode. They not looking for economic empowerment. They're not looking for ways, for strategies to lower their taxes. They're not looking for strategies to start a business, to live a better life, to build generational wealth. They're not looking for that. They're looking for a quick come up. So anytime you're looking for a quick come up, who you gonna find? You're gonna find another hustler or a scammer. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? When that song get old and it dies out, now you stuck with a lot of fans that you can't sell because you don't have a vision to understand that the same fans that you clickety and clacking are the same fans that you can use for memorials. You can use them for birthdays. You can use them for anniversaries. You can use them for graduations. Don't get mad at me, man. I just came on here to press some of my stuff. Y'all can go to the website and get some of this $2 Tuesday. We got sublimation transfers for $2, man. Put a minimum of 10 in your shopping cart. Put a minimum of 10 in your shopping cart, and you can get it for $2. All right. That's the deal. Some people don't like the truth because the truth is not as inviting or exciting as a dressed up lie. But I'm going to tell y'all, what's going on is there are a lot of people who are jumping on these fads who are not even crafters. They're not even salespeople. They just people who are hustling. And it may sound like I'm upset. I promise you I'm not. I love to see hustlers because hustlers mess you up. You gonna go to a hustler who's selling it to flip it, and you're gonna come to us to fix it. I love hustlers. Hustlers keep me in business. Hustlers keep me in business. I love it. The prices are gonna go up though, y'all. Question is, are y'all gonna continue to shop with smaller businesses like us? Or are y'all gonna make excuses and say, hey, it costs too much? That's the question. And that's really factual. That's really factual. I don't see a lot of people looking at how much eggs cost. I see people looking at eggs cost a lot. Not a play on words. Do you need to eat eggs? Or do you want to eat eggs? Help me out. Do you need to eat eggs or do you want to eat eggs? I'm not gonna make sense to a lot of people because see, I started talking about business. See, hustlers be quiet when I start talking about business. I know how to shut hustlers up. Is it a need or is it a want? The whole idea about your finances, the whole idea about your money, the whole idea about your resources is the fact that you choose where you spend your money. It's a want. It's a need for you. If it's a need for you, then what's going to happen is you're going to find a way to make it happen, right or right. If it's a need for you, then let it be a need for you. I'm not here to judge. What I'm here to say is this. We complain about how much stuff costs, but we still go out there and get it in the big economy, in the open market. But when things start to become a little more expensive on a smaller business scale, are y'all gonna still do the same thing? There's other sources of protein. How you think vegetarians get their protein? If people are eating cows, if people are eating beef, and you know I ain't no vegetarian, I don't like I missed a meal, but I'm just being factual right now. If people are eating cows and cows eat grass, we can go directly to the source. See, the issue is that we get caught up into spending money without taking care of our resources. My wife made a video about the fans. So our fans weren't clacking. Our fans are bamboo fans. Our fans are sophisticated fans, as she says it. Right? She says those are sophisticated fans. Right? Those are more for memorials. But we have everybody in their Auntie Betty getting in our comments, asking some real unintelligent questions. Go to the website. There are some that clack. Ours don't. The ones that we had don't. The ones that we have coming are supposed to be clacking. But here's the thing. We buy samples. We bought what we wanted to buy. I'm not going to get off topic. The thing of it is this. We had a lot of people asking some very unintelligent questions. Do y'all see what's on my chest? Hey, Pandora. You can find everything you need to find out about us on our website. If small business has what I need, then I want, has the need that I want, then I purchase. Well, that's you, and I appreciate that. Right here, you can find everything that you need to know about us right here. But here's the problem with people and small businesses. With people and small businesses, people feel the need to touch. They feel the need to touch. A website, let's talk. Thank you. I appreciate it. A website allows us to have a allows us to have a more contactless business. But people need to be coddled. Stop me when I'm wrong, y'all. People need to be coddled. They need to be nurtured. They need to be reassured. But let me ask you a question. Will you pick up the phone and call Amazon about a product that you don't understand? Y'all gonna stop talking to me now. Will you pick up the phone and call? You can't do it. You think that you have access, but you really don't. And what you have to start doing is you have to allow this very technology that people have asked about, the same technology that people have asked for. You have to allow that same technology to work on your behalf. Nobody wants to do their homework. Nope, they send it back. So I answer the phone. You can't send our stuff back. We don't play that game. We don't work like that. But yeah, I got you. But here's the thing. The same technology that allows you to pick up the phone to call somebody, most people have the internet on their phone. Most people have other search engines on their phone, and they won't do something simple as search a business. They won't do it. But what they will do is they'll try to contact you directly because they sucklings. You people have to have that connection. But what happens when that connection's gone? What happens when you can no longer talk to those people? What happens when that company is no longer available? How you doing? Thanks for jumping on. So it's a lot of stuff going on, man. I want to talk about that I can't talk about in the daytime because we're marketing our products, and you know how it is, man. People are real funny when you start telling the truth. People are real funny when you start telling the truth. I really want to have that conversation, though, man. I want to know the amount of people, and time will tell. Time will tell the amount of people who are going to be down with the same companies that has helped them to get to a certain space. I want to know how many people are going to still be down with you. Because we make excuses all the time. We make excuses for a lot of things. But anyway, so once again, we're gonna be in Charleston, South Carolina this weekend, guys. Gonna be in Charleston, South Carolina this weekend. We're gonna be at the Black Expo. And my hope, my desire, my goal is to reach business owners who don't have any marketing. That's our goal. When we go out there as a custom company, and we provide marketing support to companies. And a lot of people don't understand that, but that's what we do when we go out there. We don't go out there and sell blanks. We have our own custom side. So that's why you see me doing some shirts. We're gonna have other things out there as well, displaying Easter items. Gonna be having blankets out there, things that the average crafting individual is not gonna be able to do. All right, so we're gonna have blankets out there. We're gonna have some graduation items out there. We're gonna have stuff to reel people in. So that's something that you probably want to consider doing if you are a business owner or if you're trying to become a business owner, and get some events. Find you some events to attend. All the new people, welcome. Appreciate y'all for jumping on. Everybody who's been here before, welcome back. We are finishing out our $2 Sublimation Tuesday. $2 Sublimation Tuesday has a couple of different items that are in our $2 sublimation collection. Look at that ink release, man. We got our own sublimation paper. We have our own sublimation ink. We have our own sublimation shirts. These are our shirts right here. And they are very, very vibrant when they sublimate. 100% polyester with a cotton feel. They're not thin and see-through. You can still brand the shirt. This is what the tag looks like. It just has the size of the shirt in there. That's what it looks like. So you can still brand your own shirts. We sell these shirts right here and these transfers as well. That's going to be on the collection. If you're a basketball fan, you can get those. Or if you're selling items for your customers, something to think about. Questions, comments. So we're Sublimation Blanks and T-shirt transfer supply warehouse located just outside of Columbia, South Carolina. And every day we come on, Monday through Friday, we're displaying something different. Any business owners out there? Type a number 3 in the comments if you are a business owner. If you are a business owner, type a number 3 in the comments. as I stated, the young lady at Skinny Teas, the founder of Skinny Teas, she said that they're going to eat up the cost of the tariffs. Are you going to eat up the cost of the tariffs, or are you going to raise your prices? I want to see how bold y'all are. Are you going to eat up the cost of the tariffs, or are you going to raise your prices? What you going to do? Raise your prices. So what happens? What happens if your customers stop shopping? You're not worried about if your customers stop shopping? You not got to play the devil's advocate. You won't raise the prices. Okay. I don't agree or disagree with you. That's your business. You know what I'm saying? What happens if your customers see here's the thing. These are some facts. Find some new ones. I feel you. Here's some facts, and I want y'all to understand something. This is what I really want you to understand. If the prices are going up on you, and you are a true business owner, and you do not raise your prices, that means that you're not going to be taking as much in, which means you're not going to be able to deposit as much. And the more you have to go out and spend, it's just like mathematics, like a bank account. If there's no deposits going in and you keep withdrawing, eventually you're not going to have any money in there. So this conversation, you're good then. This conversation isn't for you. Your profit margin is fine. Congratulations. Congratulations. Sounds like a kumbaya job to me. Without sounding judgy, it sounds like you really enjoy what you're doing. Are you a full-time business owner? Or are you part-time? Do you have a job, or you do this full-time? No, this is sublimation. Sublimation. So we're so Dizzy Printing, you're absolutely right. There are a lot of new vendors, or they call themselves vendors, that are racing to the bottom. You're right, they're racing to the bottom. You just gotta have the best strategy. You gotta have the best strategy, or the best strategy that you can, and wait them out. That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. I noticed, this is what I noticed. Part-time, cool. This is what I noticed. And it doesn't matter what my record is, but I just like to share this sometimes. When I was a full-time employee for the United States Army, every so often I capped out. So I had to work to get a raise, right? So every so often I capped out, I maxed out. And when I got a raise, I was happy. When I retired from the military, that's when, and we started our businesses, that's when I understood what I never understood as an employee. And that is, inflation is not driven by supply and demand. That's the lie that they tell people who don't understand economics. Inflation is not driven by supply and demand. Inflation is driven by corporate greed. If you don't believe me, you can take a look at what what President Musk and Vice President Trump is doing right now, right? You can see what they're doing right now. Inflation is driven by corporate greed. So corporate greed is going to dictate what you can afford as far as how much money you make and where your money is going. So for somebody who has a full-time job and working their business part-time, it may be easier for you. And I don't want you to think I'm jumping on you, but it may be easier for you or someone like you to say, hey, my profit's fine, I'm doing good. I don't know what you do. I don't know what your business is. It may be easier for somebody like you because you may have a backup. But for somebody who does this full-time, and they count on this money, this revenue, then it's business gets a little bit clearer. For a lot of people, business is murky. It's unclear because If you're talking about crafters, Princess Diamond. If you're talking about crafters, a lot of crafters do this because they enjoy it. They do this because they love it. And then one day, somebody told them that they did a great job, and they said you should do this and make some money. You tried it and you liked it. Let me see. Thought the same thing. Had a full-time job. Stuff got real when sales. Yep. Yeah. It gets real, you know. But there's a difference between doing this because this is how you make your ends meet, and doing this because it's some extra money. I can do it. I can take it. I can leave it. You cannot be emotional. You cannot be an emotional personality when you have a business. Hey, once again, I'm not gonna even. I would love to have that conversation if you like to come on. If you'd like to come on, I would love to have that conversation. I would love to have a conversation if you'd like to come on. But I'm not gonna, I don't want to try to come back, back and forth with you. I don't know if you're even able to talk. But that's something that's gonna be important. And I wish I had some of my other, well, I don't have but one other person I kind of talked to on the side of business. I wish my business mentor was actually here, because it's gonna be funny to see if the $3 t-shirts go up to $5, and people who are charging $20 for t-shirts, they still charge $20. I don't know if that was a good example or not. It's going to be funny for people who are in business but don't understand business, that when the prices of goods and services go up, when the price and the cost of the things that we use to make things go up, and we still start charging the same, we're not making a profit. Profit goes away. As a matter of fact, I challenge anybody to break down their true profit, because when you start thinking about it, yeah, hustlers do. When you start thinking about it, there are a lot of people who think that they're in profit, but they're struggling to stay in business because they refuse to go up on their prices, because the price of things have already gone up. Once again, I'm not here as anybody's business mentor. I'm just having a conversation, because I know when dealing with crafters and crafty minded people, I know that crafters are really emotional when it comes to their craft. The differences between, that's the difference, especially when you feel like you have a fallback. See, like I said, when this is how, if we don't make any sales, it's a difference between having a slow month and having a bad year, or a slow month and a bad month. There's a difference. You go and break it down to understanding when your lean months are there. You can't figure out if you got 1 year in business. If this is your first year in business, you don't know that this time right now is normally the time where a lot of people don't spend money. If this is your first year in business, a lot of people don't know that. And the people who you guys are following, because I know ain't nobody following us, but the people who you are following, they may make it look so good and so inviting to make it feel like they're making a lot of money. But in all actuality, if you look at all the people who are actually out there, the big names, they're trying to do so many different things to stay relevant. They're trying to do so many different things to stay relevant. They're hosting challenges, and they're showing you how to make this, and they're teaching this class, and they're teaching that class, and not now one of them ever started to try to build a business. I'm going to stop for a minute, because y'all might go back and tell somebody I'm talking about. No, y'all do, man. It's the hustle mindset. Hustlers hustle. That's what they do. Can't be mad at it. Hustlers hustle. The problem is, and I really don't want to be right. I really don't want to be right. But the problem is that many of us are so much so in the survival mode, and many of us are probably so much out of God's will that we can't recognize opportunities, and we keep missing our blessings because our nose is chasing somebody who's telling us that we can do this and we can do that. But if we just sit still for a minute and pay attention, listen, watch, we'll see what needs to happen. A lot of us will. But that's only for the people that, you know, that are in business, that's trying to grow a business. A lot of people are not in a position to not raise their prices, but you still haven't raised them. I say that again for the people in the back who heard me, but they weren't listening. A lot of people are not in a position to not raise prices, but you still are afraid that if you raise prices, you're going to lose customers. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you a couple of things. And then I'm going to tell you some questions too. Customers are loyal to their purses. Clients will be loyal to the people who they know are treating them right. But customers, they loyal to their pocketbooks. You have to sacrifice so much for your business, and it hurts. Some people ain't sacrificing though. I would rather take all of my stuff. And destroy it with all the information, all the work that I have, than to just give it away. I mean, I studied for the test. Some people ain't gonna get that. I studied for the test, right? I did my part. I know the answers. You dig what I'm saying? I don't think a lot of people really understand what a business is. Having a business, having a product or a service that somebody else wants, is making an attempt to make a profit. How much of a profit you decide that you want to make is totally up to you. Some people make enough profit to be to be almost a non-profit, and some people are happy with that. Some people make enough profit to build something that's generational. Some people are too busy worried about what people are going to think about them. I don't know. You can mix and match the website for $2 Tuesday. You got to look at the website, the front page. Anything in that collection, anything in that sublimation collection, that $2 Tuesday collection, you can mix and match, absolutely. So you don't have to buy all of one thing. You can buy several things, but they have to be inside of the collection. Also, if you decide to buy something else outside of that collection, there are some sublimation bundles that are going to be 12 for $12, 10 for $10. So you can also buy a bundle. Now, that's not going to be on sale. That's the regular price. But the $2 Tuesday allows you to mix and match. So great question. It is an uncomfortable conversation. It's an uncomfortable conversation a lot of people don't want to have, and a lot of people don't understand. And unfortunately, a lot of people ain't trying to understand. A lot of people's not trying to understand, man. So these are some of the things that's in our $2 Tuesday, y'all. I got some other stuff on the press as well. Trying to get ahead of the game. We only got a couple of days. We just got back Monday morning. Thanks, Latrice. We just got back Monday morning, and I straight started inventory. So we got a bunch of crew necks, hoodies, and shirts over there right now that I'm still inventorying. And then trying to replace the stuff that we sold, you know, things like that. I got some tumblers that I need to make. I'm gonna make different tumblers. I got some 40 ounces I'm gonna make. I got some shot glasses. There's a lot of stuff we're gonna be doing. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. And if in case you guys didn't know, we are a sublimation blanks store as well. So we do have sublimation blanks as well. We have a clearance section that's 50% off. Didn't see the website? It's right here. It's also in the link in our description. It's a lot though. A lot of uncomfortable conversations that need to be had. But what it is do we have the audience to have the conversation? And I don't think so. You're welcome. Thank you for asking. Go to this front page on the website and look at $2 Sublimation Tuesday. Click on that link, and everything in that collection you can choose from. Put at least 10 items in your shopping cart. At least 10. You can mix and match. I don't think it's the right audience. You know what I'm saying? You got the order in? That's what's up. I don't think it's the right audience. I think people are struggling so bad, either mentally, physically, or financially, that they're in survival mode, and they're not looking for economic empowerment. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, y'all. Don't get mad at me though. I think the last thing that people want to do is hear somebody like me talk about we need to make better choices. Thank you for your order. Nobody want to hear that. You know what people want to hear? Honestly, man, I think people want to hear snake oil salesman. I think people want to hear lies. I think people want to hear stuff like you can do it, and they take that as inspiration. But when somebody like me comes along and tell you what's required to do it, I don't sound like I'm inspiring you. The truth ain't gonna always be inspiring. That's how it is, man. The truth is not gonna always be inspiring. It's more people that love story time than they like the truth. You know, there's people out there that want to believe that they can do certain things, knowing that they don't have the drive, the intestinal fortitude, they don't have the discipline, they don't have the know-how, the things that they don't have, and they don't want to build on those things. They just want to start from the middle and work their way to the bottom, as somebody said. They want to start from the middle and try to go up. But there's some things that you got to learn. This one's got ink on it. Imagine this, right? Imagine treating your business like a job. D, I'm going to lose some people. Imagine treating your business like a job. And your supervisor, your manager, or your boss, whatever you call them these days, tell you, hey, you got to have X amount of things done by every day and so much done by the end of the week. If not, I'm going to have to let you go. What you going to do? You're going to do it. And in some instances, you're going to stay late and not get into overtime. Some instances, you're going to get up early and be in work early and not get any overtime. Some instances, you're going to take that work home with you. You're going to do it. Because that's the job. And the job says that I got to do it. Imagine if you treated your business like that, but you was the boss. and it had to be done. You had to figure it out. You had to be the one to connect with people, to ask the questions, to go the distance. Imagine that. But that's, once again, the difference between being a hustler and a business owner. And with the amount of people that are watching right now, I think there's more hustlers out here than this business owner. That's just my opinion. My website is saying that it's down. Thank you for that. Let me see. Because somebody just made a purchase like 5 minutes ago. So let me see. Nah, it's not down. Make sure you put 2 S's in there. You missed the S. That's a common mistake. That happens a lot. Here y'all go. We want y'all to buy them. $2. You got to buy put at least 10 on your shopping cart. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Click, clap. Where them fans at? That's what y'all doing. Whoa, 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 whoa. D. I got my boots on the ground. Yeah, man. Enjoy it, man. You got to have fun. When you go to a show, do you make your samples, products? So when I go to a show, when my wife and I go to a show, we press on site. So, yes, we do have a lot of samples. We have a sample, at least 1 or 2 samples in each type of collection. So, like for sports, we may have 2 sports teams, right? We're not going to try to do all 30 sports teams. We may have 2 sports teams. And then it kind of draws people in to say, okay, do you have this? Do you have that? So we'll bring a lot of items and we'll press on site. So hope that answers your question. Yeah, you sure want to do that for your business. But MS by Nikki. Let's be realistic. Right? Just where the truth comes out. Let's be realistic. You got people who are starting businesses that have a problem getting to a job on time. But they keep on listening to their crafting sisters. They keep on listening to their crafting sisters telling them that they can do it. But the Bible says that if you be faithful over a few things, I'll make you rulers over many. And sometimes you got to start with that same job that you don't like. I'm just saying. I'm just a messenger, man. Don't get mad at me. I'm just a messenger. Don't get mad at me. See, we look at other people, and I'm guilty of it as well. We look at other people and we look at what type of success they have. But what we don't know is we don't know what they're doing, what they did to get there, and what it's taking for them to stay there. And we don't know if that is success or they just balancing out. They just breaking even. We don't know if they holding on or not. We don't know. So what we should do more of is stay focused and mind our business and stay out of somebody else's. That's why we got to get better at, what we're doing. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Don't get mad at me. I'm just a messenger. Uncomfortable conversations that need to be had. But we spend the majority of our time. We spend the majority of our time on this idiot box. This is the new idiot box. This, TV used to make us crazy and silly and stupid. Now this makes us that same way. We spend the majority of our time on these platforms following somebody that's telling us that we can do it. Y'all notice that? And y'all call it inspiration. Y'all gonna get mad at me, man. Yeah, you can bring it to the wall, but you can't make them drink. Absolutely. We spend a lot of time looking for things on these platforms that lie to us. You're gonna have to include God in anything you're trying to do. Yeah, absolutely. Anything you do in life. But if you notice, look at your crafting sisters. I'm talking to the ladies because ain't that many men out there. Look at your crafting sisters. Y'all probably say, you can't talk to me like that. Well, you ain't got to stay around. You know what I'm saying? You got the opportunity to leave right now. But you look at your crafting sisters, and even you possibly when you first got started, y'all looking for that other sister that was doing the thing. She was really killing it. She was getting after the bag, and she never once showed you how to keep the bag. You know what I'm saying? She ain't never show you how to keep the bag. Yeah, bro, it's not a lot of us here. She ain't show you how to keep the bag. She showed you how to chase it though. Don't get mad at me, y'all. I'm just talking right now. I'm just talking right now. Don't get mad at me. I don't know a whole lot. I know where I came from, and it wasn't crafting. Our background is financial and business. That's where we came from. So when we talk about this, it's a lot easier for us to understand the things that you need to be successful as a business owner. Whereas if you came straight into crafting, you were probably told and taught that you got to learn how to make stuff. You got to learn how to design. That's true, but it's not. It's true if you want to do everything yourself, but it's not if you want to build a business, because you got to learn how to outsource. You got to learn how to network. You got to learn how to connect with people. You got a crafting sister or brother or buddy somewhere right now that can design better than you. You got somebody, and you could probably do something better than them. Instead of y'all collaborating, you ain't got a partner. Instead of y'all collaborating with each other and getting more output, it's a competition. Whether it's being done on purpose or not, that's what it is. Competition. I mean, I think about it. As you grow as a business owner, you have to have some type of connections because you can't do it by yourself. But then you also got to have a line in the sand to where you draw that line and you don't cross it. So I mean, there's a communication that has to take place. Speaking of communication, man, we've been having a lot of emails from people who say that they're in business, and I realize I'm from the country. We're gonna have this conversation, man. Uncomfortable conversations, right? That's what I should have named this. I should have named this uncomfortable conversations. There's a lot of people who can't communicate. I'll say that again for the people in the back that probably didn't hear me. There's a lot of people who cannot communicate what they need or what they want from someone else. Like writing sentences, complete sentences, asking questions. Lots of it going on. I don't know if y'all know. I noticed that. I noticed that. I noticed that. And it's scary because these are the people who say that they're business owners. And then watch this. When you call them on it, they get mad. I'm trying to figure out why you mad at me. Why you getting mad at me? Because I don't understand the jargon that you're saying. I don't understand your conversation. You know what I'm saying? Why you mad at me? I don't understand what you're saying. You know, but I'm noticing that there's a lot of people in this industry, and I don't know if it's a. At first, I thought it was. You know what I thought it was at first? I thought it was a. Thanks for your order. I appreciate it. At first, I thought it was a age thing. You know, I thought it was an age thing. You laughing at me, Queen? I thought it was an age thing. I thought, okay, I'm 52, man. I'll be 53 in October, God willing, because I am. She say I'm talking about her. No, I'm not. I'm being real, man. So I thought it was an age thing. You know, when I was growing up, I was taught to be respectful. So if you get on the phone with me, I'm gonna call you yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir, regardless of your age. You know what I'm saying? And I try to speak in complete sentences because it's if I approach you, I want something, I need something. So I'm going to make it as easy as possible for you to help me get what I need. Is that understood? Type a number 2 in the comments if y'all understand what I'm saying. If that's clear. I need something that you have. So I'm going to make it as easy as possible for you to assist me to get what I need from you. That ain't happening on our end. It's not. There's a lack of understanding how to communicate with one another. And I think the epidemic did it. Nikki, I think the epidemic did that. I think the pandemic made us so technology dependent that we were just typing with our thumbs so much and we were desiring human contact. And now that we have it, we don't know how to act. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You see what's happening before then? Probably because I wasn't talking to people. I don't really like people. I don't like people too much. I do what I have to do to be in business, but I don't really like dealing with people like that because I already know, I'm a factual type person. I like facts. I'm not gonna say I'm a black and white by the books, by the numbers, but don't be telling me, that the sky is green. And I'm looking at it and it looked like it's blue, but I actually know it's purple because I know my science, right? Don't do me like that. Don't be talking about something warm falling from the sky, talking about it's rain and it ain't rain. I'm a factual type guy, and I noticed that because I tried my best, I let my wife talk to everybody. Latrice, you got one of them at home too. You got one of them at home. I let my wife talk to everybody. I try not to talk to people. I already know. Cause I got a bad habit of telling the truth. I got a bad habit of being honest. And it's just everybody don't like it. People say, well, you know what? It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Have you ever thought it's how you receive it? Have you ever thought about that? Have y'all ever heard the expression, eat the meat, spit out the bones? Anybody? I guess I'm just real country, huh? Eat the meat, spit out the bones. Anybody heard that? People, in my opinion, there's a lot of folks out there looking to be offended. You ain't never heard that, Pandora? I know you should have heard it. You're from the country too. Basically take what you need out of, you know, whatever it is and give the rest back. You know what I'm saying? Because everything don't apply to you. Everything just won't apply to you, right? So if you think about it, and the things that we talk about, everything that I said tonight is not going to apply to everybody. It just won't. But you'll have that one person or personality, because we had somebody on on YouTube, and I don't know if they're there anymore, but they were coming on making some comments, and I had to look over here instead of look over there because it was getting distracting, some of the stuff they were saying. But what they were saying, it wasn't applying to me. Obviously, what I was saying wasn't applying to them from the responses that they were giving. I think about that a lot, man. I think about that a lot. I said, maybe it's me. I don't know. Maybe it's me. But I think it's a group of people. I think it's a group of people that's running around looking to be offended. And if we're always looking to be offended, how can we ever learn? We're looking for things to be easy. We're looking for things to be kinder. We're looking for things to be more gentler. But we go to work with that same supervisor who's a butthole. We go to work with that same coworker that you can't stand. They can't stand you. But then we get on platforms like this and we try to control the narrative. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about, man. I guess I'm just talking to myself. Y'all ain't never seen it. Y'all ain't never seen that. Y'all never seen that. Y'all never seen that somebody's speaking their part and sharing their stuff, and then somebody just comes out of the blue like a drive-by. Oh, you know, like, and what are you saying? It has nothing to do with what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there talking about sublimation transfers, and somebody asked me, how big is my printer? You know what I'm saying? That happens to me a lot. Look at that ink release. Man, look at that ink release. We do sell sublimation paper, y'all. If y'all didn't know, we have our own brand of sublimation paper. It's the Blank Spot Sublimation Paper. We have our own ink as well. But look at this, though. Can y'all see that? Look at that. Where's the ink at? That thing look like a negative. Where them fans at? Click, clack. That's what they want, boy. Hey, man. If there's one song that lives rent-free in my head, it's that song right there. Oh, man, it's that song right there. Hey, if you ain't got our paper, man, you lose it right now. I'm just being honest with you. If you notice, every time I've been on here, I didn't use anything to cover up the transfer. I don't have to use anything to cover up the transfer because our paper doesn't bleed to the top. If you're currently using a sublimation paper that's bleeding to the top, then you might want to rethink that thing. Also, if you're looking for vibrant outcomes, if you're looking for a vibrant transfer, this is it. If you're tired of the old, dull, same way of doing things, and I know a lot of people like it like that. You like dull. You know what I'm saying? You don't like vibrant. You like non-shiny things. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm attracted to shiny stuff. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm attracted to shiny stuff. And if that's you and you like shiny stuff too, let's like shiny stuff together. Go to the website, which is theblankspot.com, THEBLANKSSPOT.com, and you can get our paper as well. Now, if you got an email, if you received an email from us because you're on a part of our email marketing, you got a coupon to get 25% off of our paper. Yeah. Let's see. Well, I know. I agree, Fran. I agree. But I don't hold it against you. You know why I don't hold it against you? Because you're being honest about it. I'll hold it against you because you're being honest about it. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't see the email, you gotta look in your spam, or you gotta look in your promotions. I know you're not the only one that feels like that, but you're among the small percentage of people who are gonna admit to that. Yeah, I know. You ain't by yourself. There's a lot of people that like that. I'm not gonna read it out loud because that means that Instagram, that means that Facebook and YouTube gonna hear it. If y'all have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please go over, run, don't walk, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is The Blank Spot. Lots of nice videos on there, lots of tutorials. They're old, lots of demonstrations. They're old about how to do certain things. There was a young lady on earlier. She was wanting us to do a tutorial on how to make a tumbler. And I told her, my wife told her actually, my wife told her, she said, hey, you know, you can go over there and find the videos, man. All you got to do is search what you want to find. Yeah, I have. But so the thing of it is, Fran, so let's have this conversation. Fran, you don't think I'm picking on you, but I ain't. I promise you I'm not. Whatever stopped you from looking into what we have is what stopped you. Now, I can't be mad at you about that because everybody has a life. Life happens to everybody, right? Life happens to everybody. And you can only control what you can control. But here's the thing. If somebody's giving you a lifeline and you still feel yourself struggling and drowning and you don't grab that lifeline, I can't help you. All I can do is say, I told you so. And I'm not going to do that because that's not, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? And if you just never did it, once again, like I said, man, sometimes we lose focus. Sometimes we lose focus. Does anybody out there have an accountability partner? Why for yes and for no? You got an accountability partner? You do? Yes? Yes? Okay. Is your accountability partner solid like a rock? Or are they like ice? MS by Nikki, you got an accountability partner? This is me saying no. This is me. You probably like me. You probably got a personality like me. I like being by myself. Just so happens I'm married. We've been married for almost 24 years. But I still like my me time. But my wife is my accountability partner. And I have somebody outside of my wife that will keep me straight, check on me. As a matter of fact, my friend, he said, hey man, it's a buddy check. I'm doing a welfare check. Just to see, hadn't heard from you a couple of weeks. Just see how you're doing. And we locked into this business so tight. We so focused. I'm talking about this it's about to pop. We about to birth something right now. But you got to get you somebody who cares about you almost as much as you care about you, who cares about your success as almost as much as you care about your success. Somebody's who's gonna steer you right when you're going too far left. I'm telling you, it's important. And if you're hanging around somebody right now who ain't doing that, I promise you're their accountability partner. Let that sink in for a minute. It goes with being the strongest or the weakest person in the room. You did. You cannot be the strongest person in the room every room you step into. If every room you step into, you feeling like you're the strongest person in the room, you need to leave immediately. See how we stopped talking about money and pricing and all that stuff? It's still going to happen, though. It's still going to happen. Somebody's going to get their back broke, man. I'm telling you. Somebody's going to really feel it. Somebody's going to really feel it. And it's going to be somebody. I'm going to tell y'all something. Don't listen. You can quote me, but don't get mad at me. You can quote me, but don't get, thanks for your purchase. You can quote me, but don't get mad at me. All right? It's going to be one of these personalities with this kumbaya mentality who want to see everybody win and feels responsible for everybody winning. See, I don't have a problem with I want to say this to where y'all going to receive it. Nah. I want to say this where y'all going to believe it. Everybody ain't going to win. So stop saying, I want to see everybody win. I want to see the people who putting the work in win. Now, if you think I'm wrong for saying that, then just be mad. I don't care. I want to see the purpose. I want to see the people who doing the work win. If you're out there getting it how you live, if you're out there really doing it, you dig what I'm saying? I want to see that happen. Baseball coming. Baseball coming. Not yet. Give me probably about 2 weeks. Maybe less, but yeah, give me about 2 weeks. Nah, no baseball. But we got other stuff on there, man. Go check. I mean, you say you looked, but when you get on that, check this out. This is what I want y'all to do. When y'all get on the website, check out not just the sublimation because it's on sale. Check out the screen print transfers. Check out check out all the patches. Check out the rhinestone transfers. Go and check out some of the blanks. You know what I'm saying? Check those things out. Also check out the clearance section. That might help you out as well, especially if you're new or if you're trying to get into a vending event or you're looking at something different to do. There's so many things out there that we got. All right. So many things out there we got. Yeah, man. I want to see the people win that's putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell you, talent is good. Talent is good because there's a lot of talented people out there. But I learned a long time ago, hard work beats talent anytime talent don't work hard. Best paper you ever used, that's what I'm talking about. I said that again for the people in the back that didn't hear me. Talent is good, but hard work beats talent anytime talent doesn't work hard. And it's a lot of people who are taking their talents for granted. A lot of people who started a business and didn't see it through, and they're taking it for granted. They've gone through all the ups and downs of the economy. They've gone through all the ups and downs of struggling financially, dealing with other people. And now what's happening is you need more money. Now you're in a position where you're struggling. You're in a position with your back up against the wall. And you're in survival mode. I hate to see you in survival mode. I really do. I hate to see you in survival mode. I hate it for you. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because when you're in survival mode, you're vulnerable. People like, I'm not going to call their name, take advantage of you. They sell your t-shirt courses and digital content creation, and they tell you that you can do this, knowing doggone well you can't. You're just another sale. They tell you to buy their membership, and they keep it going. They keep it going. What's going on, Shark? Thanks for jumping on. I'm telling you, when you are in survival mode, you are vulnerable. That's when somebody can misuse you, mistreat you, and abuse you. Yeah. Tell me I'm wrong. I know people who are like that right now. And they're following people with their last couple of dollars with hopes of making money. But they're not thinking about, thanks for your order. They're not thinking about doing something else. Because what you're doing ain't for everyone. Say that again. Somebody told me they was getting a line on their shirts when they did when they used our paper. And I was like, I ain't never got no line. And then I thought about it. Like a little, not like just a line, but like transfer, like an ink transfer line. And I thought about it. I said, they probably using too much pressure. Now, I'm not a crafter. Only thing I know about sublimation is what I did my homework on and what my wife told me. This ain't me. I don't do this. But I do this enough to know that if you use too much pressure, the ink got to go somewhere. It got to gas out and go somewhere, right? Thanks for your order. It's like gas. If you got gas and you hold it in, you're going to start getting cramps. It's the same thing about this sublimation. It's got to gas out. Anyway, let me stop, man. Which side was that? I got them boots on the ground. Yeah. Talk to me, y'all. Y'all just jumping on, man. My name is Eric. It's coming in from Columbia, South Carolina, just outside of Columbia, South Carolina. This is the Blank Spot. We are a sublimation blanks and t-shirt transfer supply company. And we got $2 Sublimation Tuesday. We had about we had about 4 orders. No. Yeah. 4 orders? Yeah, 4 orders. 4 or 5 orders since I've been on. That ain't bad. Man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know, sometimes I get on here and I feel like if I'm not getting up on top of the table, shaking my behind, trying to make you, holler, I feel like, we're not going to get nothing done. But tonight, y'all making me feel special. Tonight, I feel like y'all listening. That's what I'm talking about. Tonight, I feel like y'all appreciate what's going on. And it ain't about me. It ain't about me. It's about the Blank Spot. I seen somebody post something today. But y'all say I always got stories because I'm always looking, right? I seen somebody post something today. They post something today. Some customer gave them a comment about helping them do something. I said, man, that's pretty cool. It makes people feel good. We got that feel good, motion. We want to feel good. You know what makes me feel good? You know what makes me feel good? Really? Lights. Water. My wife ain't got to work hard. We can pay the rent on our building. That makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Food. I don't need you. Look, I don't need you to talk me to death. You ain't got to tell me I'm doing a good job. I can care less. Go to the website. Go to the website. Take advantage of these sales, man. Take advantage of these deals. So can I send you a print for the family union transfer? Absolutely. So this is what I want you to do. Okay? Are you ready? Are you paying attention? I got something for you. That's what I want you to do. I need you to go to this website. You with me? That's the front page of our website. When you get there, don't pass up $2 Tuesday. That's where all the good stuff at. But keep on going. I want you to go right there where it says custom sublimation prints. You design, we print. You click on that, it's going to give you some options. You got big gang sheets and you got small gang sheets, depending on what size your picture is. Depending on what size your picture is the gang sheet size that you're going to choose. Now, this is what I want you to do. Click on the gang sheet size. Once you get there, you're going to have to agree to the terms and the conditions. It's going to let you upload your image. We recommend that it's a transparent PNG, but it will take a JPEG. If it's got a white background, or if it has a background, it's not going. It has to be at least a white background. Anyway, if you get into trouble, call us first. But you upload that picture. Make sure it's the size that you want, because we can't resize it once it's in there. You send it, we print it. Once you do that, we're gonna get a notification to our website that we got an order. Just that fast. But we're closed right now. If you want to contact us in the morning, you can email us tonight. We can contact you back tomorrow, and let you know. We can walk you through it if we need to. Okay. DJ, is that Fox? Thanks for your inspiration. Hey, I appreciate you hanging in there. Y'all helped me press a lot of shirts. Y'all know that? Y'all helped me press a lot of shirts. Oh, y'all see that on the back? This one coming soon. Coming soon. Well, who was that? Mirror? Is that Mirror? Mirror, you asked about baseball. Now, if you got something, Mirror, you can upload it. If you got some images, you can upload it. We can print it too. Kings, Princess, Bling. What's going on? How you doing? Yeah. So let me see. Are you using sub on black? No, that's not a thing, friend. No, right? FX, I got you. Well, you know, because I think about Red Fox, but FX, DJ FX, effects. I got you. FX. Pretty cool. I like that. So yeah, friend, that's really not a thing. Sublimating on black. Yeah. No, but we don't do that though. We don't have anything to do that. But you know what you can do. What you can do, you can turn the whole shirt black by doing the 3D all over. That's what we do. Yeah, I got you. We just turn the whole shirt black. Got people all the time say, hey, how you get that on the black shirt? Sublimation, man. Where them fans at? Click, clack. All them cowgirls. Where all my cowgirls at? Do y'all really ride or y'all just out there like, I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. Yeah, we're selling it. So you go here. What's going on, John? How you doing? So if you go to the website, theblankspot.com, this is for King's Princess Bling. We have $2 excuse me, we have $2 Sublimation Tuesday right now. So if you go to the website, I want you to scroll down slowly. You're going to see a flyer that says $2 Tuesday. Click on that link. Inside that link, it's called a collection. Inside that collection, you're going to see that transfer and other transfers that are available for $2. Now, here's the kicker. You got to purchase at least 10. You got to put at least 10 in your shopping cart. It doesn't have to be 10 of the same thing. You can mix and match, but it has to be inside that collection in order to get that for $2. Okay? Wow. How do I have to pay for the knowledge? What do you mean? How do you have to pay for the knowledge? Are you messing with that one, friend? I think you're being funny anyway. What a fan. Where the trail riders at, man? Where the cowgirls at? Any cowgirls out here? Y'all know those fans are out of stock pretty much everywhere, right? People mad at us. I ain't gonna lie. Can I tell y'all something? Can I be honest with y'all? This is for Facebook right here. Or for Hustle Talk 2. I just stopped responding to it, man. You gonna be sending some interest? All right, appreciate it. Like I said, if you got an issue, you can find it on YouTube how to use our software to upload your images. But y'all listen. I just stopped responding, man. I got a migraine one day, and I almost took my phone and slung it across the wall. All these comments about these fans, I'm like, man, are y'all serious? Cause see, here's the thing. Latrice, you still out there? Here's the thing. I just pressed the row. It's a D9 shirt. But I got some basketball over here. I'm gonna show you in a minute. So what I lost my train of thought. Doggone it. John, you made me lose my train of thought, man. About the fans. Oh yeah. People kept on asking about the fans. They kept on asking about the fans. And I just, man, I was about to throw my phone up against the wall, man. They kept on asking these crazy questions about the fans. When are you going to have them back in stock? What's the website? Do you make them? Do you this? Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Y'all know how people don't like sublimation and how people say that sublimation is going away, I didn't see no people putting any other types of transfers on them fans other than sublimation. Huh? I'm just saying. Did y'all see any other transfers going on them fans other than sublimation? You know, somebody had the audacity. This one to you, John. Not picking on you, but you know, somebody had the audacity. Watch this. Somebody had the audacity to ask me, can you put a DTF transfer on a fan? See, when you don't understand that there's a process for everything, there's a process for everything. Everything has a purpose and a process for it. So you run around here wanting your fan to click, clack, your fan gonna go click, clack, D. Your fan gonna go with the detailed transfer on it, man. I'm saying. But you know, I'm not supposed to say stuff like that. See, I'm not a crafter. I am not a crafter. But you got crafted-minded people asking me this stuff, and I'm thinking to myself, why can't I make fun of y'all? You always blaming it on me, talking about, well, you a business owner. You ain't supposed to be acting like that. I like to have fun too. You was being funny, right? When you being funny when you said that? When you asked me, could you put a detailed transfer on the fan? Weren't you being funny? I wish the person was on Facebook right now because it was on Facebook that it happened. I wish they're on Facebook right now because we got a lot of people that pop up, but they don't really follow us when we go live, so they don't know what's going on. But I wish they was on right now because think about it. Can you put a detailed transfer on a fan? Short answer is yes, you can. But remember, the fan has to fold back again. Has anybody other than me ever been a kid? D. I'm the only one that's been a kid. Y'all ain't never made a fan like that before. I'm the only one that's been a kid. Y'all remember we used to fold them papers like that, right? Y'all remember we used to fold the papers? And we used to we used to peel it on the bottom. We used to make our fan, we used to fan it out and make our fan. Y'all remember? Same concept. And you know the funny part about it? So I lost some people because there was a lady on here, right? Like a fan. There was a lady on here talking about how important education was, right? And he was on here. Latrice remember. He was only talking about how important education was and blah, 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 and this, that, and the other. And it was probably some educated person that had a huge amount of paperwork behind them that asked that question. I mean, listen, why can't I have fun too? They were asking some crazy questions, man. But then, you know, somebody say, no, there's no such thing as a dumb question. The hell it ain't. That's what you tell yourself at night to make you feel better. Oh, that's one of them lies you tell them customers. Well, you know, ain't no such thing as a silly question. Yes, it is. Especially the one you wasn't paying attention, or the one you didn't think about. You know, you just ain't thinking. You ain't thinking. So now I got to think for you too. Or watch this one. I like this one. This is a good one right here. Do y'all sell the templates? Do y'all sell the templates to the fans? Ain't you a crafter? You don't know how to make a template? That's why I'm at with that, man. I'm serious. It trips me out, man. So hold on for a second. Don't go anywhere, Hustle Top. So I've been on here for about an hour and 40 minutes, and nobody's gonna really watch this on YouTube or Facebook. But I really appreciate you guys for jumping on. So don't take it lightly. Come on back tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's noon tomorrow. And we're going to go live. We're going to be talking about patches. Tomorrow's Patch Wednesday. So if you want to stay on, you can slide over to Hustle Talk. That's TikTok if you don't know what that is. You can slide over to Hustle Talk. I'll be on there for a little while longer. But don't go anywhere, y'all. Like I always say, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. We got about 2 hours and for 15 minutes. About 2 hours and 15 minutes on the $2 Sublimation Tuesday sale. Go to the website, take advantage of it. I'll see y'all at the top because there's too many people struggling at the bottom. Peace.